Okay, good evening, everybody. So welcome to tonight's weekly team training call. My name is Zoe Allen. I'm an Executive Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne International. And tonight's training is going to be on skincare and a little bit of housekeeping. So you'll have seen the Arbonne Evolution Full Control is on buy one, get one free till the end of the month. I don't know if John knows that. I did tag him in the post. It's one of his favorite products. John loves having the Evolution in the morning. So it's if you haven't tried it, it's watermelon and kiwi flavor. It's got a little scoop in it, and you mix it in with a glass of water, stir it, and you down it half an hour before your meal. So you can have it breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it helps you feel fuller before you eat. So you eat less. It's really weird because it messes with your head, and it also helps stabilize blood sugars. It's got magnesium in it, which is really good for muscle function. We love a bit of magnesium. So that's on buy one, get one free. So it's a great time to get stocked up on that, especially as a lot of us are building towards the 30-day healthy living through June to get ready for summer, feeling good, looking good. So there we are. Okay, right, into our training. I'm going to share my screen with you. So I have a presentation over here somewhere. So skincare. So we've had a few changes in skincare, very exciting changes, which is brilliant. Let's shrink that down. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of interactive, hopefully. If I can see the chat, this could be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and I would say all my information in this training has come from the Arbonne focus guides that are available on the source. So everything in here is all available from Arbonne. I've just pulled it together into a presentation. So skin, what's it for? Why do we have it? So I'm moving my zoom around. There we go. So it's one of the heaviest and largest organs of the body, and it weighs between 3.5 and 10 kilograms and can be between 1.5 and 2 square meters. So it's huge. It's for protection, temperature control, sensory function. So it allows us to feel touch, heat, pressure, and pain. It stores water and fat, unfortunately, and it makes vitamin D. It is for excretion, so it secretes sebum, which is the skin oil, and sweat, which cools us down. And how's it made? Oh, I missed a bit. You can't see there. Skin structure. So what does the skin actually look like? So the picture on the left shows you the three main layers of skin. So the top layer is the epidermis, and that's the bit that we see. And then underneath there, you've got the dermis, and then underneath there, you've got the subcutaneous fat layer. And then the right-hand picture has actually split the epidermis into 5 layers. So this is the epidermis, this is the skin on the outside that we see. And those 5 layers, the top layer is dead skin, basically. So the bits we see on the outer surface are dead. And the bottom is where the skin's made. So you can see the bottom, the cells are much bigger, big and pink. You can see the nucleus in the middle of those cells. So when we talk about the product going through all the skin layers, they're going down to this kind of basal layer where the skin is made. And that's where we can make the biggest difference, because by the time the skin gets to the top, it's dead. So if you put in a cream on that isn't penetrating that layer, it's not going to make any changes to the skin. And we talk about, I know our Genius resurfacing pads make changes to the skin's DNA. And it's only going to do that if it can get through to those live skin cells right at the bottom where they're made. And that's where Arbonne is unique. It travels right through those layers of skin in that epidermis. Okay, so I'm going to, the way I have this training set up is that we want to look at different skin types and then which products we would use for those skin types. I want to, rather than it being loads of facts about all the products which you'll forget, I want it to be practical. So you actually go away thinking, okay, I can remember which product to use. So what's her skin type? I don't know. Can you guys type in the chat? If you can type in the chat what you think her skin type is. I'll see if I can see how easily I can see the chat. Yay, Michelle, awesome. First point goes to Michelle. Combination skin. This one's really easy. So yeah, oily combination, basically. So what causes it? Anyone have any idea what causes it? You can type it in the chat if you've got any idea what causes combination skin. Some of you will have seen this training before, so let's see if you can remember it. Oh. Products, yeah, absolutely. So products, often, especially products for oily skin, they overstrip the skin. So products for oily skin can be over alkalizing, which overstrips the skin, and then the skin produces more oil to combat it. So it gets caught in this kind of vicious cycle. So products are a very common cause of combination skin. And also, if you think about, we talk a lot about mineral oil because we are mineral oil free, and most high street products contain it. And mineral oil is there clogging the pores. And your pores on your skin want to breathe. They want to be open. They want to excrete. So if you clog that with mineral oil, and foundation moisturizers contain it, that aren't Arbonne, of course. And then the body, what it does is produce excess oil to push those products out of the pores. So putting those kind of pore clogging products onto the skin is going to cause oiliness. So products are a really common cause of oily skin. Often the reason we have the oiliness in the T-zone is because we have more pores in that area. So we just naturally have more pores in the T-zone, and that's why we can have it appear to be more oily there. So yeah, pore clogging products, hormones can be a causer, genetics, with the weather, stress, medication. So medication for high blood pressure, cholesterol, steroids, acne medication, ironically. So acne medication that we want to control it, can cause it. Just trying to see what you guys are saying in the chat, which doesn't like to do when I'm screen sharing. Oh, here we go. I'll figure this out. Cool. Tracy, hormones, diet, hormones. Perfect. Cool. You guys are on it. You know what you're doing. Arbonne consultants. Okay. So Arbonne solution to oily skin is the oily combination range. Does anyone know what that plant is on the screen? Not yet. Do you recognize it? So this is an ingredient in this range, and you'll know it when you hear it, but I didn't know what it looked like before. So in this oily combination range, you've got the oil-free cleanser and toner in one. So it's a 2-in-1, which makes it really easy to use. You've got an oil-free day lotion. I love this day lotion. It has a factor 20 in it, and it's really lightweight, but it's not over drying. So usually with oily products, they can strip and dry the skin, but this doesn't. So I went through a phase with my skin where I was having this combination, breakouts, and I loved this day cream because it wasn't drying out the dry bits, but it was reducing the oiliness in the oily patches. And then there is a mattifying powder on this range, which is slightly green, so it reduces redness, and it's there to absorb oil through the day. So it can be used to blot on top of your makeup through the day, or you can put it on under makeup as well if there is excess oil. Michelle, she knows the stuff. Witch hazel, it absolutely is witch hazel. So witch hazel is in this product range, and witch hazel is an astringent, and it helps to refine those pores. Or if you're like me and only learnt what that word was recently, it basically means shrink the pores back to how they ought to be. When somebody's skin's oily, because they've been producing more oil, the pores are often enlarged. So when you look closely at their skin, you'll see in the T-zone that they have bigger pores. So they want to shrink those pores and basically refine them is the technical word. And witch hazel is really good for that. So that's in that product range. There you go. Oh. Okay, and we also have this mask in this range, which is brilliant. And does anyone know where? So this is a clay mask, but what type of clay is it? The picture gives it away on the bottom right. And this was also, the mask is really good for blackheads. So that's a picture of somebody's nose with blackheads. So it's really good for a blackhead cleansing mask. Do we know where the clay's from? No? Oh. Yay, glacial clay, absolutely. So it's a glacial clay mask. That is a picture of my glacier there. So you remember that. Okay, yeah, my text has appeared. So yeah, formulated with glacial clay, draws out impurities, excess oils, refines, purifies, unclogs pores, and clears blackheads for exceptional clarity. I love this mask. Now we do have another option. In the new Rescue and Renew range, we have a French clay mask. And that is going to be very similar to this. I haven't actually tried it yet. It's already out on loan with somebody. But it's got oil pulling technology in it. So the glacial clay or the French clay mask in the Rescue and Renew are going to be have very similar action. So you can recommend either one of those, really. Okay, so FC5 stands for Fresh Cell 5 technology. So this is a patented technology to Arbonne, and it basically means we've been able to remove phytonutrients from the 5 fruits and vegetables in this product range and keep them intact until they touch the skin. And then once they touch the skin, they burst open and become active. So the 5 ingredients in this product range are strawberries, and this is all in your catalogues. If you ever get stuck when you're talking to somebody, then you can just grab a catalogue and look it up. So strawberries purify and tone. Kiwi is really high in antioxidants. Mango is nurturing and hydrating. And I always remember that because I remember mangoes as being like really fleshy and quite juicy. So I remember that mangoes hydrates, kiwi antioxidant, strawberries tone, carrot calms, soothes, and then pumpkin moisturizes, and it's full of beta carotene. So there they are. There's your 5 fruits and vegetables that run through the whole FC5 range. So it's really important when you're recommending these products, you ask somebody if they have a fruit allergy. If they have a fruit allergy, this is not the range for them. I met somebody and she said, oh yeah, I don't have any allergies that would concern you, just kiwis, but that won't worry you. I was like, actually, we've got a whole range that contains kiwis, so this was not the range for her. Okay, next skin type. What's the skin type? This one's, they all should be obvious, really. Who's going to have a guess at that? Have you got your fingers on your keys? Dry, yeah. Well done, Tracy. Ellie, yeah. Okay, dry skin. Okay, what causes dry skin? Anyone know the causes? Products, yeah. Weather, yeah. Environment, yeah. Awesome. Las Vegas, chlorine. Hormones, products, weather, sun, yeah, absolutely. Alcohol, cool. Alcohol's offered in products as well, putting it on. Age, yeah, definitely age. Oh, you guys know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. Right, my clicker doesn't want to work. Here we go. Things like diabetes can cause dry skin. Diabetes causes a lot of skin changes, which I would definitely see at the foot end of the body. Underactive thyroid, dermatitis, psoriasis and other skin conditions, age, water. So water dries our skin. Weather, so yeah, cold or dry heat, central heating, hot showers, harsh soaps, mineral oil, sun exposure, medication. Again, the same medication that can cause combination can be causing dry skin as well. High blood pressure medication, cholesterol, steroids, acne medication. So what do we do for it? So this has changed slightly as Arbonne's products have shifted around with the FC5. So we do have, with dry skin, you can use the Calm. So you've got the Calm Wash. It has a serum and the Calm Moisturizer. So that can all be used on dry skin. And remember, every product can be mixed and matched in Arbonne. So if they want an SPF, then they could use the Calm Wash serum with the FC5 normal dry day cream. So that's a way of combining it. If they want something at night that's richer, then the Intelligence Rejuvenating Cream is a really rich moisturizer, suitable for all skin types, and that can be used as a night cream. So they might want to decide that actually they need the sunscreen in the day, so they could use the FC5 normal dry in the day, and then they use the Intelligence cream at night. And Intelligence can be used on all areas of the body, great on psoriasis, eczema, any dry patches, dry elbows. They can be used anywhere. And then the Calm serum's really going to add some extra hydration into their regime. And they can also add in the Calm eye gel if they want to, or they might decide, actually, I want an anti-aging eye cream, so they can move to the RE9 eye cream. So the picture of the ingredients is for Calm, so that cucumber, licorice, chamomile, lavender, everything's really soothing. And then the FC5, of course, has the same 5 key ingredients running through it: the strawberry, the pumpkin, the carrot, the mango, and the kiwi. So you've got the Calm Cleansing Wash, and it is a really nice, cool, soothing wash. The serum, it locks moisture into the skin, and the moisturizer is hydrating and gives relief from sensitive skin. And the soothing, this eye gel is really good at reducing puffiness. The makeup artists use it before doing makeup because it brightens and wakes the eyes up, especially if the eyes are looking tired. So there we go for dry skin. Okay, what's this skin type? Oh, we've still got some more answers for the dry skin there. Yeah, Las Vegas. Smoking, yeah, dehydration. Any ideas on this skin type here? What's going on with this lady's pores? Open, yes, the pores are open. So yeah, oily. So when the pore, so this is to indicate open pores, and it is. So this is an oily skin. Yeah, greasy, oily. I mean, she actually looks like she's got really lovely skin. the idea, this is representing oily skin. Okay. Oh, doesn't want to click. There we go. So what are the oily skin causes? So you know these already, as it's the same cause for oily skin as it is for combination skin. It's just different. People represent it in different ways. So you've got harsh products, again, that are stripping the skin, pore clogging makeup or products, stress, hormones, menstrual cycle, medication, again, those same medications, sun tanning, diet, genetics, hot weather. Oh, there we go. So it's the same cause for oily as it is for combination. And it's just down to that person's makeup, because one person will have combination, one person will end up with oily. So what's the solution? Again, it's that oily combination range. So that you've seen this slide before. We've got the witch hazel there, which is the astringent to help refine those pores. You've got the cleanser and toner in one. You've got the oil-free day lotion, and you've got the mattifying powder. Now, if somebody's using the oily range and they want a product at night, obviously in the oily range there isn't a night cream. So you've got the day cream with the SPF in it. So they've got different options at night time. They might decide actually at night they want some more moisture. So they do want a night cream or an anti-aging night cream. Or if their skin is particularly oily and it is breaking out, they have the option of the Clear Future mask, overnight mask, which is really great at reducing redness. It is oil-free as well. So that is a really good option as instead of a night cream, using the Clear Future overnight mask. And then again, you've got the Glacial Clay mask, which is great for oily skin. Okay, what's this lady's skin type here? Normal. Well done, Lena. Yes, she's normal. She's got lovely skin. Okay, so Arbon's solution, so this is young normal skin. So she's young, she's not showing the signs of aging. So for young normal skin, again, you've got the Calm range now, and then you've also got this FC5 normal dry day cream. So remember the wash in the FC5 normal dry is being discontinued in the eye cream and the night cream. So we're now having to kind of do a little bit of a mix and match. So you can use the Calm range on a young person that's got lovely normal skin, or if they want the SPF, they could use the FC5 normal dry day cream instead of the Calm day cream. And if they want something at night time, again, they could use the Calm moisturizer as a night cream, or they could go for the rejuvenating cream. Or if that person's kind of mid-20s and they do want like a bit of an extra boost at night, they could move to the RE9 anti-aging night cream. So it's kind of finding the right cocktail of products to that person and their needs. So I've been through, you've seen this slide before. So I'll look at chat questions. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like clicking. Okay, so what's the skin condition here? Aging. Yeah, absolutely. Aging. Okay. Oh, it really doesn't like clicking today. Confusing it. Okay. So aging. So there's 3 key signs of skin aging, which is nice to know. This is a nice topic. So fine lines and wrinkles, decreased firmness of the skin, and loss of moisture. So they're the 3 key signs to aging, basically. And so they appear due to loss of collagen and elastin. And I will, on the next slide, there's a picture of collagen and elastin. So collagen is damaged by UV rays. So we talk about the sun causes 90% of our wrinkles, basically. That is why we have an SPF in most of our day creams, although not in all, because some people are sensitive to it. So protecting our skin from the sun is the best thing we can do to prevent our wrinkles. So collagen is damaged by these UV rays, and then free radicals and environmental irritants, which lead to poor skin texture, wrinkles, and loss of firmness. So you can see there on that picture, the UVA is the dangerous ray that goes deeper into the skin than the UVB. So when we're putting on our sunscreen, we're blocking that harmful UVA ray. And the great thing about the Arbonne sunscreen, it blocks the harmful stuff, but still lets the good stuff through. So you can still make vitamin D, which is essential for health. And then we have elastin, which gives its skin its strength and form and its ability to bounce back. So I'll just read this out and then I'll show you the picture. So with age, elastin production slows down and it leads to the loss of hydration, causes the skin to lose its flexibility and tone. So the skin doesn't bounce back as well. So we produce less of it. So as well as kind of external forces, the environment, the sun, breaking these things down, we naturally produce less of it when we get older as well. Great news. So this is the normal. So we looked at the skin structure before, and then on this picture, you've got the epidermis at the top, which is the skin cells, the bits that you can see. So these are the bits that we want to look radiant. We want to slough off the dead stuff on top, so we see the younger, healthier, glowing cells underneath. That's what our masks are doing, our cellular renewal masks, the Genius. And then we go deeper than that into the dermis. So underneath that epidermis, you've got this dermis layer, and this is where the elastin and the collagen sit. So collagen is like scaffolding, basically. So collagen are those, you can see them kind of big, the thick structures that are like crisscrossed. It gives that skin its structure, its scaffold. And then elastin is like springs. It's like having a mattress with springs in it, and that wraps itself around the collagen and coils itself. So as we get older, we produce less of this elastin. So it gets gappier, basically. I think I've got that on the next slide. Oh yeah, here we go. So you can see on here, you've got young skin, and it's got a really high density of collagen and elastin. So you've got lots of kind of like collagen crisscrossing over, and you've got lots of coils of elastin in there. So the skin's nice and firm and strong. And then as we get older, it becomes less dense. There's less of it. So the skin just naturally kind of starts to sag and wrinkle. And then as we get even older, the collagen and elastin, there's less and less of it, basically. And elastin and collagen are really important to holding moisture into the skin. So between there sits hyaluronic acid. So when if someone goes for a filler, a dermal filler, what they're doing is injecting hyaluronic acid into the dermis, into that dermal layer, to replump the skin back out. In our products, it contains hyaluronic acid, which is amazing. So we're putting, like in our anti-aging night cream, it has it in there, so it can go into the skin overnight and replump our mattress, basically, in our skin. And also what our products are doing, especially our anti-aging serum, I'm skipping on some products, right, are stimulating our collagen and elastin to produce more. So it's feeding the skin and giving it a bit of a kick and going, come on, you can do this. You can produce more of this. And where some anti-aging products, you'll see that like they'll contain collagen. There's no good sticking collagen onto the outside of the skin. It's not going to do anything. But feeding our collagen and elastin and stimulating it to produce more helps that skin then become firmer. And then putting hyaluronic acid back in where it needs to go will also help firm it up as well. So I'll just kind of go through that bit on the left-hand side. So the skin decreases in thickness by 6% every 10 years. So every 10 years, we'll lose 6% of our skin's thickness. And it loses its ability to hold moisture, and it becomes drier. The production of collagen and elastin, which affects skin thickness, slows down a dramatic 65% between the ages of 20 and 80. So already from the ages of 20, we're aging. Like, great. And then the sun causes 90 to 95% of our wrinkles and lines, as well as the brown, red, and white discoloration on our skin. That's great. There we go. I'm just going to have a quick check in the chat. And then there's two causes of aging. So you've got the biological, the intrinsic cause, which is 10% is intrinsic, which means the other 90% is down to environmental, which is something we have control over, which is quite a good and a bad thing at the same time, because it means it's down to us. So the intrinsic factors, the 10%, is things like genetic factors. So I'm sorry, but you can't blame your mum for your wrinkles, because only 10% of them are caused by our genetics. And then things like our skin thickness and our colour is that intrinsic, what we're born with, basically. And then the other 90% comes down to the environment. So things like smoking, alcohol, poor nutrition, sun exposure. These are all external factors that we have control over. And then this is the free radical theory of aging, basically. And it is a theory, and this is what they think happens to the skin as it ages. So you can see on the right hand side, you've got a picture there. You can with the external causes. So external oxidative stress, like UV light, cigarette smoke, ozone, air pollution. Then it turns to free radicals, and then on the right it shows you the internal stuff going on and causing free radicals. And then the bottom right, you've got, so free radicals were always described to me in the most simplest terms as kind of like a pinball machine, with like these pinballs kind of going crazy and bouncing off everything, because they're basically unstable kind of molecules bouncing around in our cells, causing damage, looking for something to attach itself to make it stable again. So these bounce around, causing damage in our cells, and then we need antioxidants to mop them up. So antioxidants are like Pac-Men that go in and they kind of nibble away at these free radicals and clean them all up. So having products high in antioxidants, so we have a lot of vitamin C in our anti-aging range because it's high in antioxidants. We have kiwi in our FC5 range because it's very high in antioxidants. So the antioxidants are there to clean up the free radical damage, but the free radicals in the first place have been caused by these external stresses, light, cigarette smoke, ozone, pollution, metabolic production, so basically eating, doing stuff. So when we breathe, when we eat, we just produce free radicals, and then we need to take in these antioxidants to clean up those free radical damage, basically, and stop them, prevent them. So I hope that makes sense. So our solution is RE9 Advanced Revolution. So we have the new RE9 Advanced, which is 3 years of research and development has gone into create even better results than we have before. We have this gold standard ingredients, enhanced textures, they feel better, they go on better, superior performance, sophisticated design, which is amazing. They look amazing. What's the difference? So our competitive advantage, so we have cleaner formulations with gold standard ingredients to deliver better results with clinically tested performance. And this time, they didn't just test it against the leading department store brand. They went up against the leading dermatology brand. So when you're looking at other products and people are talking to you about, they might use various high street brands, not to mention any names. We don't even come into that category of high street. We come into the category of dermatology or cosmeceutical. So, I have friends who are cosmetic doctors, and they are using cosmeceutical brands, which is like, they are kind of pharmacological, basically. They are medical skincare brands. So they're used by dermatologists. And we compared and tested our product against a dermatology brand, and we came up, our results were as good as theirs. So we didn't come up better, but we came as good as, but without the harsh chemicals. So these dermatology brands are relying on chemicals to give them the results, which they do give results. This is what we talk about when we do our Discover Album. We have chemical products that give results, and they do give results, but ours are as good as theirs, but without the harsh chemicals. which is amazing. So these are phenomenal. Like, they are just incredible. And I can't, like, this product range is amazing. Like, if you haven't got this on your skin, you need to get this on your skin because it's amazing. So the gold standard ingredients in this range are these sustainable orange stem cells. So we're now using stem cell technology. So our technology has gone up another level. We're using powerful peptides, which are bits of protein, which help to help with the lines and wrinkles. We're using alpha hydroxy acids, so that reveals younger looking skin. These alpha hydroxy acids are the acids that they use in things like chemical peels. And then we're using sea buckthorn ceramide complex, and we are now formulating without EDTA, PEG, butylene, glycol, orange oil, and retinol palmate, and lots of other. We have made this formulation even cleaner. So there were some things like especially orange oil was quite irritating to sensitive skin. So before this new range, I was using Calm. So I was using our sensitive line, and I've been able to go from sensitive to this new RE9 range. So if you've got anybody in your network who's found that the previous range was just too harsh for their skin just couldn't take that orange oil, then ask them to trial this new one, because this now you can use it on much more sensitive skin than we could before, which is brilliant. So loving these new products. So we have the smoothing facial cleanser, and it just feels much softer, smoother. So it washes away impurities in makeup. Then we have regenerating toner, which is alcohol free, and it minimizes pores, it removes excess oil. And if you've used it, you'll smell. Well, when I first smelled it, I was like, what's that smell? It smells really familiar. And then Alison pointed out to me that it is that witch hazel. So I've put that witch hazel picture back on here because it has that witch hazel in it, which is that astringent to refine those pores. So the smell has changed on these products to what we're used to. Then we have the intensive renewal serum. So this is collagen supporting. So this is the product that goes deep into that dermal layer to stimulate that collagen and elastin. This is the hero product in this range, the most active product in this anti-aging range. So if somebody thinks they can skip the serum and do a wash and a moisturizer and they want the anti-aging results, they just can't. If they want the results from this product, the serum is really essential of putting it into that range. And then we have the corrective eye cream. So it you use it, it diminishes eye bags, puffiness, improves firmness. And this one works really by really hydrating the eye area. It works by hydration, putting that plumpness back into the skin. Then we now have 3 different day creams. So we've got extra moisture day cream, as we had before, with SPF 20. We have the restorative day cream with SPF 20. And then we also have a non-SPF day cream, which contains that hyaluronic acid. And so this is for those people that are sensitive to SPF, that don't want an SPF in their product. It also means that the SPF-free one can be used with Genius Ultra. So you can use the Ultra with that. Actually, I didn't mention it. You can use it with the serum and the eye cream. So when you use your Ultra with these products, it takes them on another level. And then you have the night cream. The night cream has got bigger. So the pot is bigger, which is amazing. And so this is ultra hydrating. It tones, it firms, it improves the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it also has that hyaluronic acid in there to support the protective moisture barrier with hydration to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. So if you haven't got it by now, then to reduce those lines, we need to stimulate that collagen and elastin to firm those up and produce more of it. We also need to put that hyaluronic acid and moisture back into that dermal layer to plump the skin back up. And that's what these products are doing. It's like replumping your mattress. And then the most amazing product in the whole world is the Cellular Renewal Mask. And again, if you haven't used this, you need to use this and make it part of your regime. I'm already feeling like I haven't used it for a few days, and tonight I will use it again because it just makes such a difference. So this is an enzyme mask. It has those alpha and beta hydroxy acids in there, which again, these acids are used as part of chemical peels. This is a much gentler way of using it. And you put it on for 3 to 7 minutes as part of your evening routine. So you wash and then put the mask on, take it off, and then finish off with your toner, serum, night cream. And it just takes away that top layer of dead skin. And your skin just instantly looks brighter, fresher. It's amazing. You wake up in the morning, you just, oh my God, it's amazing. And as your skin gets a lot stronger and used to the Arbonne products, you can sleep with this mask on. So you can do your Genius pads, cellular renewal mask, and then put your night cream over the top, and you can sleep overnight in it. So I do that sometimes because my skin's used to it now, and I don't wake up bright red in the morning. It's fine. I love the mask. And actually, going back to that, I love this new tube as well. It's much better rather than having it in a tub. I much prefer it in this squeezy tube as well. Much more hygienic. And then you can boost these results with Genius Ultra. So you've got the ultrasound device, and this just makes a huge difference to the performance of these products as well. So Tracy's saying, when do you use the mask? So you would use the mask. Yeah, Lena slept in it. If not so if you weren't sleeping in it, you'd still use it at night. So you use your cleanse, and then you put your cellular renewal mask on for 3 to 7 minutes, and you wash it off, and then you do your toner, your serum, your eye cream, and your night cream. So you do it before bed, and it's amazing. Does that make sense? Okay, after cleanser, yeah. So cleanse first. So you need to really cleanse the skin so it goes in deeper. And then we've got Ultra. So now the Ultra is still available as a purchase with purchase as well, which is amazing. So when somebody purchases the anti-aging, they can always add this on for £99, which is an amazing deal to really boost their skincare. Okay, so on to the next skin condition. What's the condition here? Acne. Yeah, awesome. Acne prone. Yeah, perfect. Acne. Ta-da. Okay, what causes acne? So lovely picture of acne here. So you've got how acne develops. Acne is the leading cause of dermatologist visits. 70 to 87% of adolescents experience some kind of acne, which is amazing. And it's when the skin's ecosystem is out of balance, the pores get clogged, when cellular turnover is slow due to excess oil or imbalance of bacteria on the skin surface, as well as inflammatory effects from hormone fluctuations or dietary choices. So it occurs when the pores become clogged with sebum and dead skin cells, and they get trapped by the oil. So basically, you can have someone that's got an oily skin. And so we shed, I didn't put the figures on here somewhere. I think it's something like 40,000 skin cells a second. Like it's just crazy. We are constantly shedding skin cells, and they say most of our dust in our house is skin. It's gross. But so we are constantly shedding skin. But if our skin is oily, the skin gets trapped. So the oiliness kind of holds onto those skin cells. Instead of them just sloughing off as they normally would, they get stuck there and they start to clog pores. So you've got on the picture here, step 1, you've got a healthy pore with a hair follicle and the hair sticking out the top of it. Then step 2, you've got a clogged pore. So the pore gets clogged with skin cells, oil, products, whatever it might be, foundations, everything, stick a load of stuff on top of it, clog it up even more. And then you get a buildup underneath the pore of bacteria. And bacteria loves an environment where there's no oxygen and it can't breathe, so anaerobic. And so that bacteria goes crazy. He's like, yay, there's no oxygen, and we can go mad and we can multiply and produce more. And then it starts to swell, and you get this swollen pore, which is this acne pore. And it's got this kind of like the crust on top. So this bacteria needs to escape, but it's being blocked, basically. I don't know if there's a nice way to describe acne. So acne, before I go into the products, I'm just going to talk a little bit about acne and nutrition. So our skin can be a reflection of the overall health of our body, and especially our digestive system. So these are some tips for supporting the skin from the inside out. So adding the good fats to your diet is really important for good skin. So most of us are low in omega-3. That's why Arbonne have an amazing omega-3 supplement. So it's reducing the bad fats, but increasing the good fats like avocados, coconut oils. And then boosting key vitamins and minerals for the skin. So vitamin A is a contributor of normal maintenance of normal skin. Vitamin B, so the B vitamins like B2 helps with normal skin. C contributes to normal collagen formation, also been shown to protect from this oxidative stress, which we talked about with aging. That's why RE9 is so high in vitamin C. Zinc also contributes to the maintenance of normal skin function. And all these are really high in the power packs. So the power packs have got enzymes, prebiotics in there. They've got A, C, and zinc in there. So I love power packs, and they make such a difference to the skin. So we need to optimize digestion as well and supplement with digestive enzymes and get plenty of fiber. So adding the fiber, Digestion Plus, and you can take Digestion Plus as well as the power packs to really give the body like a double whammy and get those really the good bacteria back into the digestive system. So that's a bit about nutrition. But Arbon's solution to acne is Clear Future. So these are some of the Arbon's clinical results with this range. And the grading, which is all available, they show the clinical results in the catalogue. After 3 days, 38% showed reduction in blemishes, 76% showed improvement in redness, and 100% showed improvement in moisturization. So you've got a product that's oil-free and is designed to clear up oily skin, but they're also seeing that they have this improvement in moisturization. Whereas normally, if you're using a harsh acne product, it will over-dry the skin. It will dry up the spots, but then it leaves the skin feeling really dry. Whereas ours is getting that balance right. We're clearing up the acne, but also giving the skin the hydration it needs. So Clear Future, how does it work? So does anyone know what the tree is at the bottom and why I've put a picture of that tree on the Clear Future range? No? Okay. Yeah, awesome, Lena. Willow. So what does willow have to do with Clear Future? Do we know? No? Or you can't type fast enough? It's quiet. Okay. So willow, hold on, there's an answer. Let's have a look. Oh no, Joe, no. Willow actually produces something called, has anyone got it? No. Salicylic acid comes from willow tree. So salicylic acid, I was familiar with salicylic acid before Arbon because I used it on verrucas. I won't talk too much about that. But salicylic acid actually comes from the willow tree. And so this is an ingredient that runs through this range. Now, I used to use 60% salicylic acid, but in this range, it runs from, in the little blemish lotion, it's 2%. That's the highest concentration. Then in some of the products, it's 0.5%. And so it's very low, and it's balanced with the botanical ingredients to mean that it can be used long term. So what the salicylic acid does is, we looked at that acne kind of blocked pore with that crust on top of the pore. It basically takes the crust off the top. It breaks it down so that the pore becomes open, and then all that bacteria can be released. And we can squeeze the spot basically. So the little spot zapper is amazing. It works so quickly, and that's got the highest concentration of that salicylic acid in it. So you can put that directly onto a blemish, and it just helps take the crust off the top gently, and then the bacteria can be released. So it runs through the product range. And then also what I love about this product is that overnight mask contains prebiotics. So in acne, often the bacteria is imbalanced. So we've got too much bad bacteria. Like, we naturally have bacteria on our skin, and like we do in our gut, but we're really supposed to have more good bacteria than bad. And in acne, we're out of balance. So if we're out of balance on the skin, we'll be out of balance in the gut. That's why I think it's really important to address both sides, like with the products and the digestion products too. But so I think it's amazing that they've put a prebiotic in the overnight mask to put the good bacteria back onto the skin. And I've never ever heard of that in a skin product before. So this overnight mask is amazing to just rebalance the skin and the natural fauna and flora on top of our skin, basically. So yeah, you've got the deep pore blemish cleansing wash. Then you've got the pads, and the pads are really great. I think when you struggle with acne, you really want that deep cleanse, and they just give that really deep cleansing feel. And then there's the mattifying blemish lotion. So that's a moisturizer. And what I have a lot of experience of using this range on my skin. And what I found in the summer, I would use the FC5 oily combination day cream instead of the mattifying one, because it has the factor 20 in it. So I would be using that in the summer months to give myself that sun protection. So again, anything can be interchanged. You've then got the intensive calming lotion, which is a small one that you put directly onto a blemish. And then you've got that overnight mask, which So the overnight mask can be introduced to somebody that's got oily skin. Again, I recommend it as a night cream for somebody with oily skin. So that is the Clear Future range, which is amazing. Okay, what's the skin type? So the last final skin type of the evening. Do we know? Yes. Yay, Joe. Sensitive skin. Absolutely sensitive skin. So sensitive can appear red, it can appear dry. And what causes sensitive skin? Yeah, well done, Lena. Do we know? I'm sure you do. Yeah, chemicals. Yeah, absolutely. Products. Yeah, let's run through it. So it affects millions of people in different ways. And dermatologists, when they identify or diagnose sensitive skin, what they're looking for is reactions such as redness, bumps, and flaking. So if you see someone with truly sensitive skin, like people will say to you, I'm sensitive, and you look at their skin and there's no anger, there's no redness, they look quite normal. You're like, are you really sensitive? You're probably sensitive to some like chemical fragrances and things, but often they're fine with Arbonne. But when someone's truly sensitive, you really see this redness, especially across the cheeks and the nose, like this lady here. And the skin just looks angry. It gets dry, it's sore, it's uneven. So there's severe dryness, a tendency towards blushing and skin flushing. So what's the cause? Over dry or injured skin that cannot protect nerve endings. Excessive exposure to environmental factors such as sun, wind, or excessive heat or cold. So if someone's cut back from an Arctic expedition, they all look like that. Contact with materials or substances that cause reactions. So burning, stinging, redness, sensitivity. Allergy or irritation. So it can be allergy, it can be, like you say, anything in products, product fragrances. And so what's our solution? We have Calm. So we've got the Calm range, the cleansing wash, the serum, the moisturizer, and the eye gel. And it is lovely. It's fruit free. So if somebody has a fruit allergy, they're absolutely fine with Calm. It is SPF free because often people can be sensitive to SPF who are sensitive. So you've got this range, and it is designed to soothe, to cool, to calm the redness down, as it suggests, calm. It's there to really soothe that sensitive. And then if they want extra moisturization, the rejuvenating cream could be used instead of the day cream in this range. Okay, and so the last bit of this presentation really is a quiz that I usually put in at the end when I do this as a live training. So I've got Victoria Beckham here. So if she walked in to your house wanting an Arbonne consultation, what skin type does she have? What do you think has caused it, and which products would you use? Oily, absolutely. Oily skin. Yeah, oily combination. She's got a bit of everything going on. What do you think has caused her oily skin? Does anyone know? Does anyone follow Victoria Beckham? Makeup. For a bit of makeup. Bad makeup. It does look really bad on this picture. But do you know she suffers from, I think it's polycystic ovaries, I think Victoria has. So she has a condition which will mean her hormones are all out of whack. So I think her skin is actually caused by hormone imbalance from the polycystic ovaries, which she battles with. And then I think she piles on the makeup to cover up the bad skin, but then that probably doesn't help. So products we'll recommend for her. Which range are we going to give Victoria? Calm. Yeah, she could Calm or FC5 oily. Yeah, FC5 oily combination, as long as she's okay with the fruit. Definitely some FC5 oily combination to settle that oiliness down. I think we'd also get her on the detox program as well. We'll get her on the 30 days to healthy living, some digestion plus in there, some power packs to really sort out what's going on the inside too. Okay, what's the skin type here? What could be the cause, and which products would you use? Oh, how to use mattifying powder. Oh, okay. So if Victoria Beckham wants the mattifying powder, because we're going to sell her the whole set, then you can use the mattifying powder underneath makeup or over makeup. So you just blot it onto the skin, and it comes with a little pad inside it that even if it's your own, because oily skin can be linked to bacteria, you want to use it with a clean cotton pad every day. So you just get like a flat cotton pad and put it on the powder, and then literally you blot it onto the oily patches, and it absorbs the oil. It's slightly green because it reduces the redness. So you can put it on under your makeup, but then you can have it in your handbag during the day to just to blot any oil. So if the oil starts seeping through makeup, then you can blot it off basically during the day and during work. I mean, I find our products are so good that Kerry, do you still use it, Kerry? Or do you not? Because your skin's got so much better. I know you were on oily products before, but I think you're now, your skin was so oily that do you still need the mattifying powder anymore? Because I think you're now on RE9 and your skin's just like improved massively. Yeah, don't use it now. So I find that people's skin clear up so quickly with the oily range anyway that they don't really, unless their skin's really bad, they might use it in the beginning. But yeah, often, like Kerry, she's now switched to RE9 because her skin's just, there's no oiliness anymore. And it's probably a combination of the skincare and you've done all the nutrition as well, and which is cool. So I'm aware that time is ticking on. This is a long training, but I know I've been asked to do this training, so I will rattle through these now quickly to kind of wrap it up. So obviously the skin type here is dry, so give yourself a point if you've got dry skin. The cause could be, again, products, environment, sun, chlorine, aging. And which products could we use? So if it's a young dry skin, we could use Calm, and then also recommend rejuvenating or FC5 if they want the sunscreen. If it's an older dry skin, then we can use RE9, and they could have an extra moisture day cream if they need the extra moisturization in there. Have I got another one? Skin type. So this one's quite obvious, oily, or she's very sweaty. What could be the cause? Again, products, hormones, medication. Which products could we use? Oily combination, the whole range, plus get some good nutrition in there too. And then skin type here, aging skin, lines. So what could we use? RE9 Advanced Revolution. That's what we use. The cause, obviously mostly sun damage. It could be environmental factors. She might be a smoker. She might have a really bad diet. What are they called? Medication, whatever, but mainly sun. And then we get her on the RE9 range. And then skin type, final one is obviously acne. What could be the cause? Could be hormones, medication, poor diet. What products are we going to use? We're going to use the Clear Future range. And we're also going to recommend that she at least takes a Digestion Plus, if not the whole 30 days healthy living as well. And last one, I think. There's the skin type. This one's another sensitive. What could be the cause? It could be the weather. It could be products again. Which products would you use? You've got the Calm sensitive range, or you could use some rejuvenating cream on there. I think she needs a little bit of lip balm as well. The new lip balm comes out in June, the new Shea Butter lip balm. So there we go. Thank you for listening to the skin care training. I will upload this onto YouTube. May you all have beautifully young, glowing skin. I'll end the recording. If you've got any questions you want to add now, then do. I'm just going to stop my recording if I can.